welcome to my new channel, Ranger Relics, obviously Power Ranger channel. I'm going to see where this goes. I have some ideas. Maybe once the channel grows, it'd be cool to have you guys submit collections, and then I will react to them if that's something you guys want to see. I have some other ideas, but we'll see how the channel goes and what you guys would like to see me get into. For now, I think I'll start with 2 to 3 items a week in my collection and kind of tell you the story of how I got it, what I know about it, that kind of stuff. I'm going to be cataloging my entire collection while I do that. So, 2 birds, 1 stone, I suppose. I don't know, I'll probably post other things as more content as I do other things with the collection, such as cleaning it, keeping it protected. We'll see how it goes. Let me know what you would like to see. As I said before, I'm gonna do probably 2 to 3 items a day. I have my item here today that I want to kind of talk about a little bit. As you can see, I'm in the midst of protective cases for some of this stuff. Shout out Katana Collectibles. If you have collectibles, they're pretty reasonable. Anyways, today's item is a nice little Shogakin. Probably slaughtered the pronunciation of that. This is actually not a Power Ranger. This is actually Super Sentai. I got this from eBay, I don't know, 6 months ago. I seen it, thought it was cool. I'd never seen them before. I'm not really sure how rare these are. I've seen some other ones that don't have his sticker on the chest applied and the actual shield applied. That's probably worth more, but I got this on bid for around $60. I thought it was pretty good. I mean, the box for how old it is and what it is pretty good condition. I don't remember that being there. That kind of sucks, but and I think this is actually from the Die Rangers. I think that was, what, 93, 92, something like that. The year after Power Rangers, I believe. Tell me what you think about this figure. Leave in the comments if you know anything about the figure that I don't know, or if I was wrong about any information. Please let me know. This is just kind of some extras. I don't plan on having these plushies in a collector diaries because I wouldn't say they're super rare. They were pretty inexpensive. My relic rating on these, I'd say probably a 5, 4.5 or 5. Because value and rarity of these are pretty low, so that takes them down. I do like these though; they're kind of cool. I do have 2 white ones and a green one. So they I kind of like where they're at in the collection. I think they have a good spot there for now. They may get moved eventually. We'll see. Alright, and today's Ranger Relics is my black and gold Megazord. I just got this signed by Austin St. John about a month or 2 ago. It is sealed. It has some damage. It's in a protective case now, but it does have some damage on it. I got it for a good price. I really like this. I plan on meeting more of the Rangers to get their autographs in the color that they were. The relic rating on this, I'd say a good 7 or 8. Probably going to be a 9 once I get more autographs. Let me know what you think. Quick sneak peek at episode 3. So before we get into the spotlight item, I'm going to show off my Imaginext little set of Rangers. Because I probably won't have a actual collector video dedicated to just these. And I'm still learning on making the videos and providing more content, so they're a little bit, 5 minutes long or whatever. But I've had these for a little while. They're cool. They're not super expensive or rare. It's cool how all their weapons go together. I would say I'd get the relic rating for these. Probably a 4. Maybe I'll say 3. I actually like the plushies better that I talked about in the last video. So with that, we'll get to the main item in this episode. In today's episode 3 of the Collector Diaries, we got the infamous karate kicking Kimberly figure. This thing has gotten some attention in some of the groups that I am in that I've posted this to. I went it on auction, had it for a little while. This is probably one of my favorite pieces in my collection. It's pretty unique, I think, and odd, kind of funny. The overall condition of it is pretty good. The sticker's real good. I mean, there's no yellowing. It's pretty solid overall. But what really makes this figure special is the backside, which is still good condition. And as you can tell, it was signed on the butt by Tommy. It's starting to wear a little bit. That's why I really like this figure. I've never seen this anywhere else. I don't know if this is a one-of-a-kind or not. I'd assume it's pretty rare. I got it on bid from his son's eBay store, I guess. So, let me know what you guys think. I give this a relic rating of it's got to be probably good condition the figure is, and the fact that it's signed by JDF on the butt, which is awesome and funny. This has got to be a 9.5 on the relic rating. She's kind of hard to keep standing up. Get my camera straight here. Let me know what you guys think about this. If you guys have any figures signed by JDF in inappropriate places. Here's a little quick sneak peek for episode 4. Yeah, this is episode 3 of the Collector Diaries. Sorry, can't talk today. I gave a sneak peek at this item in the last video. I'm going to do 2 items for this video because I didn't think I would really talk about this too much. This was an exclusive, I believe, from Books A Million. I got this from eBay for an alright price. They're little pins. I thought that was pretty cool. It's the full team. I give the relic rating on this a 6. So that's about it for that one. Gonna put that up. And then today's main item is the Dragon Caesar, or the Dragon Sword, more commonly known. This is actually a Super Sentai item. I really like this item. I got this from eBay as well. A lot of stuff I have is from eBay. This was not necessarily cheap. I'm not sure how rare this is. It is supposed to like move with has batteries, electronics, which is really clean in there. Unfortunately, it doesn't work, so that kind of sucks. But the sticker sheet's really good condition, never been used or applied. The styrofoam is decent. The headpiece has never been taken out. The box is really, I think, really good condition for how old it is. There's some damage right there in the corner, but overall this is pretty good condition. I'll give this relic rating of probably a 7.5. I like this figure a lot. It goes well with some other stuff I have. I'm back, Ranger Relic fans, to another episode of the Collector Diaries. This is episode 5. We'll call this episode 5 part 1. I'm sure this will be a part 2 after tomorrow. So today's spotlight items, because what's a Power Ranger collection without multiple sets of flip heads? These are the original flip heads. I've had these for some time now. I do have weapons for both. This is actually the rest of the team's weapons put together for display. I have one with the helmet up and one without the helmet because I think it's cool for the display. These aren't too expensive. They're pretty cheap because they're loose. They're also not super like mint quality. Some of it has some yellowing. I mean, the sticker's pretty nice for that one. I'd say this one's in better condition than this one is. This one has some good yellowing. I've had these for a while. I would say the relic rating on this one, for rarity, condition, how much I like the item, all of it together, I would say it's probably a 5.5, and this one's probably a 5. So yeah, these are the loose ones. I do have the full team. I'll probably I might do a video over the whole team. We'll see. Or I might actually just do it like this for the next flip heads whenever I get to that. So I was just showing these off because we're talking about the Black Ranger flip head, the actual spotlight item today, which is my carded one, which is in really good condition. The reason this episode is going to be a two-parter is because this is getting signed tomorrow. I'm going to meet the original Black Ranger tomorrow. Driving about 5 hours to get this autographed. As I spoke of in one of my previous videos, I will get this signed by him as well, and my Thunder Megazord. Be on the lookout. This will have its own Collector Diaries video at some point. Back to the spotlight item. I really like this figure. I've had this set. I have the full set. I've had it for a while. I bought the whole set together. I've had him for probably almost 10 years now. I forget what I paid for the whole set. That was back when I didn't know much, so I possibly could have overpaid. I think I paid like $200 for the full set of Rangers carded. This one's pretty good condition. The tattoo coin is upright. Usually those are not in that good of a position. The bubble's really good. If I can get the glare in it to focus, I don't know how well you'll be able to tell super good. The edges are pretty good. These cases are not Katana collectible cases, but I really like these cases. They're UV protected. It flattens the card. It's just they don't make different sizes, so this is the only ones I could get from that company. I forget the company's name at this point. The Ranger, or the Relic rating for this figure, as it sits right now, I'm going to say is probably like a 6, maybe. I'll redo the Relic rating on it once we get it signed. So stay tuned for part 2 for that. My numbers for the channel have slowly been growing. Thank you all for watching and the support. Please leave a comment on what you like, what you don't like. Give me feedback on what you would want to see, how I could do better. Again, just thanks for all the support. Please go like, follow, support. Follow my Facebook page, Ranger Relics. And happy Power Rangers Day. Until the next one. I'm back with this episode's spotlight item, which is actually a couple other items. Before I really get into these, or into it, I just kind of wanted to talk a little bit about meeting Austin St. John and Walter, the Red and Black Ranger, as most of you probably know. Really cool guys. Walter is really pretty cool. They both gave me shout outs for my channel, which was really awesome. If you haven't seen that, check out my shorts. Share, like, follow, subscribe. They were pretty cool. Me and Walter talked about my signed script. He seemed to like that. Austin St. John enjoys, or said he liked the name of the channel, so I got that going for me. So I plan on meeting Amy Jo Johnson, Kimberly, here in November to get these 2 items signed, and the Pink Ranger flip head, I'm sure. If you guys would like to see her react to the butt signed Kimberly, because that seems to get a lot of love on here, that's something I might do. We'll see. Let me know in the comments for that. I do plan on meeting David Yost and some of the other Rangers, the second Rangers, in the future, whenever they're near me, because to meet Walter I had to drive 4.5 hours, and that really wasn't fun. So, with all that being said, here's the spotlight item, and it's the Automorphin Zach, as you probably guessed, and it's autographed now. This is, I did get it authenticated. I would say the Ranger Relic rating for this is actually higher than I thought it was going to be, now that it's actually signed. I think this is like an 8. I really enjoy this figure. I really enjoy any figure I get signed. It just takes it to another level. Sorry about that noise if you heard that. My dog is hacking up. So yeah, I got this signed. I got it authenticated because it was right there and it was pretty cheap. I also got, this was featured in one of my other Collector Diary episodes. It is now signed by Walter and Austin St. John. So that's pretty cool. I don't know when I'm going to do a Collector Diaries episode on this item. I might just do it for the next one. We'll consider this a little bit of a teaser, and I'll just go ahead and get this one out of the way. This is signed by Walter and Austin now. I plan on getting both of these signed by as many of the Rangers as possible. Hopefully sooner rather than later. So let me know what you think about these 2 items. The Automorphin Zach. Let me know what you think in the comments. Please like, subscribe, and share. Share with a Ranger fan, a collector. Let's keep this hype train going. Thanks for the support, and thanks for watching. Till next time. Welcome back to episode 6 of the Collector Diaries. We're moving right along. I figured I would, this episode's going to be a little bit different. I'm going to do 2 items. These have been showing up on my shorts if you've been watching that quite a bit, so figured I'd go ahead and get these out of the way. So first, I guess we got the Jason flip heads. These are pretty good condition. They're cool. I give this one Relic rating, I don't know, probably both of them a 6, realistically. The sword could be better. It looks like it's been seen better days. I'm going to try to keep this one a little quick. Should be not too long. And here is the Automorphin Jason signed by Austin, the original Red Ranger. I didn't get this one, I haven't gotten this one authenticated yet. They did not have an authentication service at the Comic-Con I was at. And then the last time I seen Walter, Austin St. John happened to be there, but he had signed this a few months before that. I really like this one. I'm a sucker for having it authenticated. I mean, I know it's real, but this has got to be a solid 9 on the Relic ratings. This is one that I'll keep forever for sure. Let me know what you guys think in the comments about this and the loose figures. As I get more of these signed, I'll keep doing these videos. The other spotlight item, I'll add to it on the autographs, so I'll keep making videos as that happens. The Thunder Megazord, sorry, get all this out of the way. The Thunder Megazord, this thing is, I really enjoyed this thing. I got it from eBay. I guess it was an estate sale. And then I've gotten it autographed by Austin, the Red Ranger, and Walter, the Black Ranger. This thing's in pretty good condition overall. I mean, I got it for a good price. I guess these seem to be somewhat rare, at least in sealed condition like this one. This one is sealed, as you can tell. I mean, it could be better condition somewhat in some parts, but I think overall it's pretty solid. Let me know what you think. This one's really cool. I had the red Dragon Sword sealed as well. It's pretty good condition. I need the Assault Team sealed. That's on the list one of these days. So let me know what you think about this. The relic rating for this has got to be a 9.5 based on rarity, how I feel about it. These, I've seen sealed ones go for quite a bit of money. So again, let me know what you guys think. Thanks for the support. Subscribe, share, tell another Ranger friend. I'm going to film episode 7 right after this, so that one should be dropping here in a few days. This was signed by both. I'll probably add more parts for both of these. I don't know how I'm going to do it exactly yet, as I add more Ranger autographs. So thanks again, until the next one. Welcome back, everyone, to what used to be known as the Collector Diaries. I'm going to rename it to Relic Diaries. I think it fits the vibe of the channel a little better. This is what, episode 7? 8? 7? I believe it's episode 7. I haven't looked at my YouTube in a while. Sorry about that, guys. I've been slacking a little bit. Today I have the Saba, the Talking Tiger Saber, obviously. This is the Legacy version. This one I've had this one for a while. I actually bought this one from Toys R Us. We'll talk about the box a little bit. It's seen better days. It's not as good as you would like. I mean, the plastic is still pretty strong. It's not coming off the box, but it has some damage. I don't usually get this out too much, but I figured for the name of entertainment. Obviously the blade extends. If you know, you know. If I would grab it, the correct way. He does work, I believe. Actually, I'm probably going to take the batteries out of this when I'm done. I'll probably do that as I go along with this series, just because if the stuff's open, there's no need in keeping the batteries in it. I really do like the Saba. I mean, the White Ranger is probably my favorite Ranger. The Saba is really cool. The relic rating I would give this, I would say, and it's pretty heavy and well made compared to the earlier Bandai, the original 90s one. But I would give this I'd say a 7. Solid 7. That's enough for this one. This one is the one I've had, like I said, for a while. Let's get this out of the way. And I actually have 2 Sabas. This one I got recently, not too long ago. This one's actually sealed and has a protective case. And it's actually signed by a JDF. It is not authenticated yet, unfortunately. I kind of know his signature. I'm pretty sure it's real. I've posted it in some of the Facebook groups, and they seem to believe it's real. So it will get JSA authenticated at some point. The next time they're near me, because I prefer not to ship things to them. This is sealed. There's a little bit of wear in some places, but I think overall the box is in way better condition than the other one. I give this one a relic rating of, because it's signed and sealed, I'd give this a relic rating of a good 9, 9.5. There's a little bit of damage there too. I got this from eBay. It's been a few months now. I actually paid the price. This cost me the price of a normal one, not signed, sealed. So I got a really good deal on it. I'm really hoping that the signature is real. Let me know what you think. I mean, I'm pretty sure it is. I've seen other ones signed like it that are authenticated. So let me know what you guys think about these relics. Let me know your favorite item that you've seen so far. Please like, subscribe, share with a Ranger fanatic. I will be getting that email because, like I said in the previous videos, I do want to react and see your guys' collection. I think I'll start with Mighty Morphin, but really any Ranger collection you guys have, I would love to see. I'll probably give it a relic rating and all that. I'll be nice. I'm not going to be rude or anything. Honestly, most of your guys' collections, you'll probably have something I would love to have. Some of the collections I've seen will, or if I see them in the series for my channel, there's some out there that put my collection to shame, so... So yeah, let me know what you think. Let me know what you'd like to see next. Until the next episode. Welcome back, Relic fans, for episode 8 of the Relic Diaries. Today, it's kind of a one item, but I have multiples of this item, different versions, so I figured I'd put them all into this one video. This one might end up being a little longer than the others. We'll see how it goes. Excuse me. So let's get right into it. We got 2 flip heads, original ones. I have another one upstairs that is in not as good a condition as these, and I have another one with the dragon dagger and the power playback. I'll save that for its own episode. And I have the dragon dagger for both of these. I believe I had the gun for this one. It might be I might need to get it with it. It's with my loose stuff. I do not have a shield for this one. They both have the dragon daggers, obviously. Both these are decent condition. I get the relic rating on both of these. I'd say a 6. These are pretty cool. So that's it for the loose ones. Can never have enough Tommy flip heads. And here's 2. These are original ones from the original Bandai releases. One of these I got with the full set of flip heads when I got them. I forget where I got the second one. I'm honestly not even sure why I have 2 of these. This one has some damage and the tattoo's not great. I mean, even the card's not great. I give this, I will say a 7 on the relic rating. This one, we'll give it a, I don't know, 7.5. Its card is a little better. There's some bending there, I suppose. Pretty much the same. Same for this one. Those are original ones. Get these out of the way. And then this is a part of this is actually a newer one. I know it looks the same, but this is actually from the Legacy collection, as you can see. It has a protective case. This one's actually autographed. I got it from a pretty reputable seller from the store I go to. It's not authenticated. It will be authenticated in the future. I'm pretty confident that it's real. Those guys wouldn't have it up for sale if it wasn't real. He actually was at that store a few years ago, so I'm sure he signed it there. It's in a protective case, otherwise I would get it out and show you, but I don't even think I'm going to do all that. Let me know what you guys think of these flip heads and which one's your favorite. This one, the relic rating It's not an original one, it's the Legacy, so that kind of docks it a little bit, but it is autographed, so this one's got to be I'd say a 7.5. Let's go 8 on this one. And then this is an original one. Yes, I have 3 original ones. I probably could get rid of the lesser, probably get rid of that one at one day because it's not as great, but this one is actually graded. I got it for less than the price of grading, so that was great. It is an 80. I don't usually get graded items. I do have stuff I want to get graded. I like graded items, but they can be a little expensive sometimes. I do like this one a lot, though. I would give it a relic rating of, I don't know, because it's graded, I'd probably say maybe a 9. I really wish this one was autographed. That would be awesome. But let me know what you think about this. Any of these. Let me know what your favorite one is. And then last but not least, this one, from what I can tell, is harder to find. It's from the Power Ranger Heroes Series 1. I really like this one a lot. I need to get a protective case for it. I definitely paid more than $3.99 for it. I wish I got it for $3.99. This came out in, I think, 2001. It came out when Lightspeed Rescue came out. As you can tell, there's... maybe it was in space. It might have been 2000 when this came out. Well, it says 1998, so I was completely wrong. The back's pretty cool, too. I really like this one a lot. I need the White Ranger one, but the ones I've seen come up on eBay, they want way too much money. So let me know, guys, which one's your favorite out of these. They're all the same figure, essentially, but different versions, came out at different times. I really like all of these a lot. They all go on the same shelf, essentially. We'll get a pan of them here. Thank you guys for all the support and subscribing and liking. Keep it up. Please subscribe, like, share with a Ranger friend. Let me know what you guys would like to see next, what your guys' favorite relic is so far that I've had. And keep an eye out for the next episode. I went ahead and included this just because I'm doing flip heads, the Tommy flip heads, so might as well include this one that came with the Power Playback Dragon Dagger. This, I'll give this its own Relic Diary episode at some point. When I do that, I'll take the figure out because it is open, so I'll take it out so you guys can see it a little better. I thought this was really cool, this as a whole. And then here's my other... The last but not least, this one has a little bit of scuffing. I will say the relic rating on this, I'll save that for when I actually do the video, and I'll do the relic rating as the item as a whole. So yeah, again, thanks. Keep an eye for episode 9. Let me know what else you guys want to see. Welcome to episode 9 of the Relic Diaries. This one shouldn't be too long. I have a couple items here, as you can see, with a focus on Alpha, 5, and Zordon. These are actually only carded and boxed Zordon and Alpha items I actually have. Hopefully I'll get more in the future, but we'll see. So we'll start with the Lightning Collection. Off the top, I'm not sure what year this came out. This is Hasbro. One of the few Lightning Collection items I actually have. But this is sealed. It likes to stick out right there for some reason. This is sealed. I like this one quite a bit. It's pretty good condition overall, I suppose. It'd be pretty cool to get both of these signed by Alpha and Zordon at some point. Maybe in the future I'll do something like that. My relic rating on this, I don't know that it's super rare. It is pretty cool. I really kind of want to open it, but I can't bring myself to. I give this a 6.5 on the relic rating. It's pretty good condition. And then this is I believe this came out in 2010. I really like this one. I got this one. Okay, so the Lightning collection I got from a local store a while back. This I got from eBay. I think I paid 25 bucks for it. I do want to collect the 2010 because there's, if you look on the back, I'll show you the back. Be nice to get this full set of Rangers eventually. That's on my to get list eventually. Every once in a while you can find the full set actually on eBay, but I just haven't gotten around to getting it. This is pretty solid condition, really. I mean, it's pretty good. The card's pretty good. I don't know if I could get a protective case for this or not. I don't know if it'd really be worth that to do that. Maybe eventually. Be nice to get the entire collection in some kind of protective cases at some point. Anything that's sealed. The relic rating I would give this, I don't know that this is super rare. I really do like it. Zordon kind of looks funny though. I'd say I'd probably give this one a 7 on the relic rating. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know which one's your favorite. Thank you for the support. Share, like, and I'll see you for the next one. Alright, so this is actually where Zordon and Alpha go on my display. That's a full set of Lightning figures. Here's a little tiny Alpha. I'm actually not sure what this is from. Maybe the Micro Machines? If you guys know, let me leave in the comments where that's from, because I'm not really sure. Obviously, I have 2 other things that are not Lightning collection. But with that being said, I did pick up a few things today. One of them is what I do with that. Oh, it's down here. The White Ranger VHS. I got that today at another local store. It was pretty cheap. I plan on getting the full set eventually. That is a Hasbro, so they're relatively new. And then because my last video was the Tommy flip heads, I did get a pin, which is actually literally just like the flip heads, but it's a pin. So I thought that was kind of cool. Put him back up there. And then I got this tall White Ranger. He was cheap. So yeah. See you guys in the next episode. Alright, and this is episode 10, the Spotlight. I'm going to go ahead and just do this full set, because I did some shorts on them. And this is the Lightning collection, and these are all loose. I do have the head and accessories and all that. The civilian heads, those are all upstairs with my loose stuff. These have actually grown on me. I'm not as big in the Hasbro stuff, but the Lightning collection has grown on me quite a bit. I wouldn't say they're my favorite, but they're pretty cool. I do have Tommy, the white and green loose as well, but I figured we'd focus on the core team for this, because a good 2/3 of my collection is Tommy, so I'm trying to give you guys a little bit of everything without it just being Tommy, 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 the Tommy show. So yeah, we'll start with the Red Ranger. All these are pretty good condition. He's pretty cool. The Black Ranger is the same, pretty good condition. Yellow, they're all pretty good. I do have the pink. Actually, I have a sealed version of the pink because I got it from a Ollie's for really cheap. I just happened to come across it. I do want to get the full set sealed, and I have a Tommy that's like the metallic version sealed Lightning collection. I would like to get the full team sealed metallic version as well, but I guess the list of things to add never is always growing. I would get the relic rating for this set. Like I said, they've grown on me quite a bit. For the loose set, they do really good for pictures, and posable. But I would give this set, I don't know. This is actually kind of a hard one. I'd say a good 7 as the full set. So let me know in the comments what you guys think about this set. Which is your favorite ranger, core ranger. Thanks for the support. Please subscribe and like and share with a ranger fan. See you guys for the next one.